Right. Essentially, I've made this video before, expressing my deep love for the animation medium, but it was actually a pretty bad video and I scripted it awfully, so we're doing it again. It kinda makes sense with the whole rebranding of my channel that I revisit some old topics that I wasted because I didn't put enough effort into them. So here we go! Woo! Making a video on anime is tricky. Anime as an art form is so diverse and tricky to categorize in one thing. I definitely love most anime, but specifically I like certain anime genres. Fantasy, romance, psychological horrors, and many more, I love it all. But along with that, there are certain anime genres that I hate with a burning passion, that being NTR. That's actually the reason why I don't understand why people say they hate anime. Like bro, that's like saying you don't like movies or music. No one hates either of those things, they just pick and choose different genres or types of the medium that they enjoy or don't enjoy. And if you're one of the people that really don't like either of those things for any type of reason, why? Come a little bit closer, I'm gonna tell you a secret. There's at least one type of anime for everyone. Don't want to read those wonderful subtitles? Watch dubbed anime, they're actually good now. Stop fighting over it, they're good now. You don't like NTR because you end up hating the characters and end up getting emotionally hurt? Then don't watch NTR. Ever. Burn the NTR market to the ground. Actually, real quick, if you don't know what NTR is, it's the worst thing in the world. Basically, it involves the emotional hurting of a significant other in the respective relationship of a series. It's not so much used in Western media, but it's 100% used in like eroge and doujins, which, if you don't know what they are, I'll make videos about them soon. A lot of people try to use the excuse, animes for children. And to that I say... Arius disagrees. Hey, everyone knows the huge stigma around anime is the weeb culture. This is a huge example of the lack of effort that I put into the last anime video because I didn't actually research. In my former video I said, a weeb, to put it simply, is just someone that really enjoys Japanese culture but doesn't live in Japan. What you assume is a weeb is actually an otaku. They take it a little bit too far. That's wrong, by the way. The only knowledge I had of the difference between the two was having a close friend describe it to me, and he was obviously wrong about it. Nothing to his fault, he heard it wrong. Basically, an otaku is someone who has a huge appreciation and like a big interest in anime and Japan. A weeb is someone who, because of their deep love and misinterpretation of anime, they decide that they want to be Japanese, and it comes off being super offensive to Japanese people. That is called cultural appropriation. It's not good. And there's no reason to be a weeb, so don't be. Please. Now, you may be asking, what can I get from Japanese animation that I can't just get from Western animation? Now, I too enjoy a nice Western animation, Steven Universe, Gravity Falls, etc. I love it all. But for me, there are definitely two aspects that stand out 100% over Western animation. That being visuals and music. Not saying that Western animation doesn't have beautiful visuals and music, like, as I said, Steven Universe, Gravity Falls, beautiful. But just in general, let's break it down. Animation in anime is terrific most of the time. You've seen the animation, I don't need to ramble on about it, it looks beautiful. Some standout studios for me are obviously Kyoto Animation, Studio Trigger, and Collaboration Works. Scores and music in anime are also definitely a huge highlight for me. I've actually dubbed some series part of my favorite anime because of the music and how beautiful it is and how it impacted me. Again, some beautiful standout scores are Made in Abyss, Clannad, and March Comes In Like a Lion. And there we go. Look, if the reasons I've given you haven't actually convinced you to watch anime yet, then I don't know what else to tell you, your brain must be broken or something. But I really do think that anyone can find an anime that they like, just give it a try. Actually, in the description I'll be leaving a whole list of my anime recommendations, some of my favorites, not too many. A lot of mine would not be appropriate for YouTube, but anime has actually been a huge part of my life and influenced me as a person and creatively. If you can't tell, most of my backgrounds are anime for videos. So I will 100% be talking more about anime in the future, and if that interests you, press the subscribe button and ring the bell, and if you actually enjoyed this video, then also leave me a like. It does, I appreciate it a lot. If you don't like anime, then subscribe anyway. Press the bell, like the video, who cares? I don't only talk about anime, it's just something that I'm very passionate about. But I do make a variety of content, so please just sit back and enjoy. And if you're not convinced about that, then Rias wants you to. That's right, it's that serious. Goodbye.